All right, what is going on, man? It's your boy Tre.Trades back again with another video for you guys today. For this video, I'm basically just gonna be going over a quick trade breakdown from gold that I took after market open last night, and then after that, I kind of want to give my honest opinion on Take Profit Trader as a whole. Now that I've been trading it 1 week above the buffer, requesting payouts, and then I also show you the payouts I've requested, and let you see like the trade sheet and everything. So this is for proof right here. I ended up making a total of $750 last night trading gold. Today is going to be Friday, so October 10th. So last night, this will still count for Friday's trade. Last night ended up making 750 trading the open. And then I'll go over here and I'll show you the trade execution. So this is going to be on a 1 minute time frame. As you can see, if you look down at the timestamp, it's going to be 6:11 p.m. So 11 minutes after market open. Ended up taking a short position here with two minis and then got tapped out for a 1 and 3 because I was only risking $250. Had a super tight stop on this. As price started to come down on this candle, I end up taking sales and yeah, basically got tapped out and profit, or I exited this position really, and that was it for that, right? So end up making $750, a 1 and 3 RR on that, and then I kind of want to just go over to the chart so I can kind of do a breakdown from there, so it's a cleaner screen. All right, so now we have got over to the chart, and I want to basically go over a quick trade breakdown. I'm really just gonna stay on a 5 minute and a 1 minute time frame to go over what it is that I'm trying to convey to you guys, and then after that, we'll jump into the other thing. So right here we have this candle, which is going to be indicating the actual market open. Market open for new, not New York session, but new day is going to be the 6 p.m. candle, and so we had this candle right here, right? Normally, what I like to see, not yeah, what I like to see, and then also what I just observed since trading gold is usually whenever a market opens, we'll have a strong jump in momentum, and then after that, that next candle will be the candle that'll actually move in the opposite direction. So that's what I've been seeing with gold the last few days. So I'm basically just going off the trend of what I'm seeing, right? So for gold, initially I wanted to see it actually push down first because that would confirm that we'll likely be going higher. But whenever I seen us push up first and then we start rejecting, and this next candle came in bearish as well, even though this candle didn't really move that much in price, it still came in bearish. So that gave me the idea that likely price is going to go lower. We also have previous day low down here for this sell side target with relatively equal highs. So that was giving me a strong influence for the drawn liquidity being sell side previous day low. So for that, now I'm expecting us to sell off from there. And so I'm looking for anything that'll give me a short position. So after that, I want to drop down to the 1 minute, right? All right, so we get to the 1 minute time frame. Basically, at this point, I'm really just watching price. Normally, what I see, like I said, with gold is that we'll have sharp moves with momentum in the first like 10 to 15 minutes of market open. And after that, price will kind of like slow down and chop out a little bit. And then from there, at the top of the hours for 7, 8, and 9, that's when we'll get more bursts of momentum. It's really the same thing, honestly, for the 6 p.m. open. So I was just basically just waiting to see what price did and to give me a little bit more data before I end up making a decision on the entry that I was willing to take for a trade idea, right? So basically, once I seen this 610 candle come in, this 1 minute candle end up dumping and closing under this 5 minute demand that I had. Once I seen that I already knew that we were under the 5 minute 13 EMA as well. Now we're under the 1 minute 13 EMA, which is going to be this red line. Once that happened, I'm now looking to take a sell position. What I want to do is wait for the next candle to form and come in, and then me to set a sell limit at the base of the candle for it to flip and continue going in my direction, which is literally what happened. I end up executing this trade with two minis. I had a super tight stop loss on this trade just because I was only willing to risk 250, and then like I said, ended up making it 750. So ended up being a 1 to 3 R on this trade. Got tapped into this trade, and immediately the next candle opened up, and we end up dumping. And it was really simple as that. I could have made more had I tried to trail it, but I was really just happy with my profits simply because I was mad at myself for the previous day. I'm not gonna lie. I ended up turning a green day into a red day. I talked about it on my TikTok page, but I ended up being up 430 on Thursday, $430 from a short position that I took on gold. I wasn't able to record that trade because I was out when I actually took the trade and it was from my phone. But I ended up being up $430, and then I got back later in the day and decided I wanted to make more money, which was being greedy, and that's something I normally don't do. Ended up losing that profit, and then actually end up turning that green day into an L day, which was very stupid, and that counted as my second red day on this account. I will go over the trade sheet so you can see the losing days and the green days for this account in a second. But yeah, end up giving myself an L and then stop myself being able to request a payout that I would have got this morning. But it's all good because I came into the next session, being the Asian session, a few hours later, made that $400 back then plus some, and I'm still gonna be able to request some money later tonight. So yeah, basically that was really it for this trade idea, and yeah, it was super simple, super quick, and I was done within like, I don't know, 30 seconds or something like that. Once I entered the trade, like it was wraps. So yeah. All right, so now moving on, I kind of want to talk about Take Profit Trader prop firm as a whole and my like honest opinion on it and my thoughts about it or whatever, right? So far since trading on Take Profit Trader, as you can see, it's gonna say that I have a total of 11 trade days on the account. I really have 12 trade days if you include today. It just hasn't updated yet, and it's going to update and show the $750, which right now is showing that 400 and that 405 that I lost from yesterday that I told you about, right? As you can see, within the last 12 trading days that I traded on the account, it's been just a steady momentum up for the most part. First week of the account was me building the buffer, and then the second week of the account, I've been trading above the buffer and basically pulled out money majority of the days that I've traded. So the first day on the account made 360, then 720 got it up 720. I think I made another 360, got up to 895. Then on the fourth or fifth day, that's whenever we finally got it up to the buffer. I actually got it up to the buffer on the fourth day because it's gonna say 26.5 and it goes flat, meaning that I requested a payout. So requested a payout on this day, requested a payout on this day as well. End up having a losing day. I think I lost like $600 and then got it back. Yeah, I lost $600 last Friday and then came in the market Sunday and made like 385. And then that Monday morning, I ended up making like another 315. And I think I have a video of that trade. End up getting above the buffer again, and then another payout, another payout. Yesterday, I took the loss for 405, and then later tonight or whatever, whenever it updates, it's going to show the P&L curve go up, and it'll also be 26.5 because I'm requesting another payout. So if I scroll down a little bit and you go to the daily journal, you'll see all the trades that I've taken on this account. Like I said, 360 is also, if I go to the second page, you'll see 360 as well. And then these are all the winning trades. Literally, since I've been trading on the account the last 12 days, I've had 2 losing days on the account. Um, it is quite a few trades on here. As you can see, this day I tilted low key. When I lost this 627, I tilted and I just end up losing more than I should have, which was bad on me. And then also you'll see that the days where I have higher trade amounts is usually the days that I lost. So 10 trades. I did win this day though, but it was another 10 trades. I ended up losing this day. I don't know exactly what happened this day where I made the 605. Some of these days though, the trades are broken up and it's counted for Asian session because I'll trade Asian session and I'll trade New York session as well, taking like quick scalps and stuff like that. So yeah, basically that's just how this account is going, and then go over to the payouts. All right, so this is going to be the wallet. This is going to show the history of the payouts that I've requested from Take Profit Trader. As of currently right now, I think it's somewhere around like $1,300 that is showing. But after tonight, when I request another payout, that'll go up to $1,600. Like I said, I've only been trading on the account for a total of 12 trading days, and it's going to count for a total of 2 weeks basically because I opened the account on the 24th, like the pro account on the 24th of last month. So it's been 2 weeks since then. And the first week was me just getting above the buffer. So with a week of trading of me trading above the buffer, I've locked in around $1,600 to $1,700 in payouts, including the payout that'll be on here tonight. And then just in total profit that I've made on the account in the last 2 weeks has been $3,500. Overall, I do like Take Profit Trader. I think Take Profit Trader is a pretty cool prop firm simply because of the feature that you literally get to just request money that you made during the day, right? So usually, most people trade New York session. You'll take a trade, say you win a trade. Come later in the night around like 8 or 9 p.m., dashboard will update. You go on to request a payout. You have to go through a couple of little steps in order to actually get the payout to your bank account or whatever method it is that you choose for the withdrawal to hit so you can collect the money. And then usually in the morning around like 6 or 7 a.m., you'll have that money, and then you can go ahead and trade again and literally just repeat the process. And that's basically all I did this that's all I did last week, and then also this week as well, basically. So it's been pretty smooth. I do have some XFAs with Top Step as well, so hopefully I'll be able to request some payouts from Top Step next week from two of those accounts, and then also still be requesting payouts from this account as well. And I am also looking to add another pro account. So I'll go through and get another test account, and I'll be showing the trades that I take on that as well. So yeah, overall, my opinion of Take Profit Trader is it's a positive experience for me so far, and I'll likely just continue trading with them. I just really like the idea of being able to take daily payouts. To me, like that's what drew me in, and I think that is like a game changer in the sense that a lot of times whenever you're trading, it doesn't feel like you're being rewarded the way you would like. If you trade at other prop firms, you usually have to wait like those 5 days or to stay above a certain consistency before you can actually request a payout. So you might have to go more than 5 days, or it's certain type of rule that you have to abide by, right? Which they have their own rules too. But the fact that you can just request that money that you made earlier in the day, that kind of like makes you feel like it's not really rules in place or something. At least that's how I feel, as opposed to prop not prop firm, as opposed to Top Step prop firm or whatever, right? So I don't know. I just really like that idea, and I really like being able to reward myself for a good trading day. Whenever you lose, that does suck because now you have to end up making back the money that you lost and then some. But if you do have a good system in place, a good strategy, and you're able to consistently win, then you'll be able to take more money out than you won't, which I have been able to do. Like I said, I've been on this for 12 trading days, and out of those 12 trading days, I've had 10 green days. This week, out of the 5 trading days that I had for this week, 3 of those days I was able to pull money out, and only had one losing day on the account for this week in total, and had one losing day on the account last week, which the losing day that I had last week shouldn't have happened because I wasn't supposed to be trading that Friday. Broke my rules and tilted and ended up trading, and I shouldn't have. Yesterday, broke my rules, shouldn't have been trading, and I end up losing, right? So it really just come down to following your rules and really just letting your system do what it's supposed to do. Whatever system that it is that you abide by, which includes your rules and how you trade and everything. If you do that, then more likely than not, you're going to win and you're going to be able to request money like I've been doing, right? So when I get on the charts, I'm confident that, I'm going to be able to continuously do that. And the way that I trade, or not the way that I trade, I say the way that my strategy is input for how I like to request the payouts for Take Profit Trader might be different from you. Maybe you want to let a few days stack up and then you request some money. Me personally, I just like taking the money once it's above the buffer. Anytime it's above the buffer, I'll just continuously take money. That might change whenever I get 2 accounts or more, or just once I start pulling out more payouts from Top Step again. I just don't know. It just depends on how I'm feeling because it can also change. Like it doesn't have to stay the same. And that's the great thing about trading is you can remain fluid and continuously just switch things around to see what you really like and what you don't like, and you just keep going from there. And right now, though, I just feel like me being able to take the money out daily, that's working for me, and that's just something that I like to do. Like I said, within a week, I've been able to pull out $1,600. That's pretty good, considering I get on charts and I'm on the charts at 8 a.m. and I'm usually off the charts by 8:30, 9 a.m. So in total, it's probably what a 2 to 4 hour work week for me, and I've been able to make $1,600 just from this account alone. Now, if I have other accounts or more Take Profit Trader Pro accounts, and they're all working for me, then it's even more money. Now, a $200 or $300 payout for a day now turns into like a $600 to like $1,000 payout for a day for me doing that same amount of work. So, just that idea of just being able to pull money out daily, I really like that. Overall, Take Profit Trader is pretty cool. The only downside I say about Take Profit Trader is the fact that their support team is pretty slow. I did put in this was a previous account I had, so not this one that I've had any issues with, but a previous account. Whenever I had passed the test account, I was waiting for them to send the credit out because they didn't send it for a minute, and so I had reached out to them, and it literally took them like weeks. By the time I had already figured it out on my own and got everything squared away, they finally responded after weeks. So like the support team is pretty slow, but the payout process is like super fast. Usually with Top Step, anytime I've got paid out, it's probably like within a day or two. But with Take Profit Trader, it's usually within a 12-hour period from the time you request the payout to the time you actually get the money in your bank account. Anything within like 12 hours, so pretty fast. Yeah. Outside of that, I don't really have anything else to say. about them. They dashboard is pretty simple to the point too. I don't like the fact that the dashboard takes a long time to update though. I say that usually it takes about like 4 or 5 hours, or probably like 3 hours after market open. Like it was one time it actually didn't update until like 2 o'clock in the morning for me to request one of my payouts, which to me I thought that was crazy. However, other times it's usually around like 9 p.m. You know, market open is at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I don't know. Outside of that, though, that's really all I got for this video. And I'll just keep y'all updated as how next week play out. This week, I did make a total of, I'm up in totality across accounts around like $2,200. So $2,200 was made in profit this week. So it was a profitable trading week. And we're just going to look to continue that momentum, that upward momentum. So yeah, until next time, man, on a better living.